Allison at HOPEFORTH. I am a board-certified music therapist specializing in hospice, palliative, and bereavement care. Over the last week, I have been studying the research of Lauren DeMaio. She is a music therapist at Care Partners Hospice in Asheville, North Carolina. She shares with us the studies of 4 different patients she worked with who were referred by the social worker on the interdisciplinary team. The criteria was that they were people who were experiencing reoccurring pain and they had an interest in music therapy. The details I'm going to give you about the research included the experiences of 4 different people, and Lauren was working using music therapy entrainment. In this entrainment process, she was able to observe these 4 people have a reduction in their perception of pain based on the pain awareness scale, with 0 being no pain at all to a 10 of being the worst pain imaginable. There are 3 principles in music therapy entrainment, and they are the ISO principle, where the music therapist meets the patient where they are through their mood or any discomfort that they might be showing. And once they meet them musically where they are, then the music therapist uses additional music to help them move closer to where they want to be or where it would be most beneficial for them to be. The second principle is resonance vibration, and this is the therapist's ability to empathize as much as possible with what the patient is experiencing, and then the patient thereby is able to sense the therapist's empathy. The very third principle is called entrainment, and that is described as a pull, exerting from one vibrating object to another vibrating object. The mind of the music therapist pays special and close attention to any observations about the client through the pace of their breathing, through any indications of pain or discomfort, or any other movements and observations that can be seen or heard. And then through the music, they connect, and it gives them that pull through music in and away from the pain. In this process of music therapy entrainment, the music therapist develops trust and rapport with the client through the 5 different stages of music therapy entrainment. The first one is the assessment, where the music therapist learns about the musical preferences of the person, as well as descriptions of the type of pain that they have been experiencing, where the pain is, what type of pain it is, what supports they have, and other questions that helps the music therapist understand what is happening with the person. The other stages are number 2, goal formation, where the therapist and the patient work together to decide what their outcomes would be at the end of the music therapy entrainment sessions. The third one is the creating of an auditory image, and that is what the music should be as far as the patient's description goes of what the pain sounds like. And in this, they talk about what instruments should be used, how fast the music should be, how deep the music should be, what kind of pitches they should use, and the quality of sound that should be used. After the sound of the pain music is created by both the therapist and the patient, or the therapist or the patient alone, then the music for the healing of the pain is decided upon. using some of those same specifications as when creating the pain music, except it's centered around relieving or alleviating the pain. And then the externalization of the pain and therapeutic resonance. This is when that music is heard and the patient will give a signal or say to the music therapist that they are ready for the pain music to begin. And then they can give a gesture of when they're ready for the healing music to be heard. And the music therapist delivers this music, whichever stage they are in. And they connect with that person and the pain they're having through the music. And they connect with that person in the healing music for the pain. And then finally, after watching and observing the patient's responses, the music therapy entrainment begins to end. When they talk about this, what has been experienced and what has happened, and then the pain assessment scale will once again be looked at to see if there has been any drop in the patient's perception of the pain. During the assessment of one of these 4 patients that Lauren wrote about in her research, she learned that he had an interest in Joni Mitchell. And in honor of that man, in tribute to his life and then to Lauren's work, I've been working on the circle game. I wish it was a little bit better for you, but it is a really beautiful song. You might have heard people talk about, oh, the time passes by so quickly. But if we can just look at those isolated moments of different times in our lives, we can't go back to that time, but we can take a look at those memories. I won't sing the whole song, but I will talk through some of the verses for you. Yesterday, a child came out to wander, caught a dragonfly inside a jar. Fearful when the sky was full of thunder, and fearful at the falling of a star. And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came, and go round and round and round in the circle game. And then it talks about when the child is 10 years old and the things they do. And then to the 16th year, 16 springs and 16 summers gone now. Cartwheels turn to car wheels through the town. And they tell him, take your time, it won't be long now, till you drag your feet to slow the circles down. So the years spin by, now the boy is 20, though his dreams have lost some grandeur coming true. There'll be new dreams, maybe better dreams, and plenty before the last revolving year is through. the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came, and go round and round and round in the circle again. Bye-bye.